Good morning, everybody. If I look swollen in the face, it's because I am. I just woke up, and I woke up around 1:30 today. I am seriously sick. I don't think that I have some intense sickness. But Mercury Retrograde is almost done, and I can have clearer thoughts. This has been an intense Mercury Retrograde. I was supposed to be working today. I was going to be helping my friend watch her girls, do babysitting like I've been doing every Sunday, but for the past several Sundays during the Mercury Retrograde, I have not been able to for some reason. Either I've been sick, or I really, all of a sudden my back went out again, which we'll talk about another time. And then all kinds of other things have been happening. I feel like this is part of Mercury Retrograde, this sickness, these things that our bodies and our situations in life are trying to alert us about, that we need to change some things about if we want to progress in the way that we'd like. And so this is a little bit of an adventure. For some reason, me waking up late today. It's not uncommon that I wake up at this time on Sundays, because that's when I don't have my son, my very rambunctious young little Aries boy. He's at his dad's, and I feeling like I'm in intense recharge mode every weekend. You can see it's not that bad right now, but I've been leaving my dishes. I've been leaving this stove to clean up, and these things here, things that I'm supposed to boil to make them soft again. And you keep stirring them, and then they get soft again. They're supposed to be heat packs, but then they become hard. I got these things. I coped with some intense news that came to me regarding my child support, which was very upsetting, and I had a crazy mental breakdown on Thursday night because of it. Screaming, crazy time in my car. After I let my son go to his dad's, and finally I lost it, and all kinds of other things happening, but I'll get to that, my Mercury Retrograde experience. That'll be maybe another video. Maybe it'll be this video. But anyways, so now I did my afternoon now, grooming of myself. And I put some cold water in my face to try and get this swelling gone. But that's just how my face needs to be right now, because I slept for 1,000,000 hours. Rightly so. And now I'm going to make my coffee. I made Squiggles little food down there. And he's expecting for me to put his little chicken broth that I made. I'll talk about how I made that in another video. It was great. FYI, I'm a vegan, an intense animal activist, but I, of course, will make my cat what he rightly needs to have, which is meat. And it comes from excellent sources, and I can't wait to talk about that farm that I got my chicken feet from to make chicken broth. They're a wonderful local farm that really treats their chickens well. But he's having his little crunchy food right now. Usually I have him eating raw meat, but for the past year, it's blown my mind. He has been doing so much better again on hard food, and I am so against hard, crunchy food for cats. I think it's the worst thing ever. And it gives them all these horrible things. I mean, there are great quality ones. So I got him the best quality one that I for his age, because he's a very old cat who has a lot of irritable bowel problems. But no matter what raw food I have done, and I worked in the pet industry for a long time, I know about many raw foods. I made raw food for him at some point with all the different kinds of proteins, and I did it for years, and he just was not doing well on it. He loves it, of course he does, but he just does miserably on it. Anyways, that'll be another video, but Squiggles now is just enjoying his little yummy little crunchy food. I'm not sponsored by them, but Stella and Chewy's raw or crunchy food that it's baked instead of extruded, so it's much softer, much more delicately cooked, is what he's eating, and it's coated in freeze-dried raw powder, so at least he gets some benefit of raw. And then when I can afford it, I go and I buy him from that same farm chicken hearts. He wasn't into eating the chicken feet. It was a little, he licked it and then he was like, okay. So I turned that into broth. Anyways, I'm going to pause this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make my coffee and we're gonna talk outside about life. Okay, bye. Wait, I don't know.